Welcome to Cosmic Scene with Jill Jardine. I'm your host, Jill Jardine, longtime professional astrologer, psychic, healer, and yogi. In today's episode, I'm going to discuss the astrology of September 2020. So you'll want to stay tuned till the end of the episode when I give sun sign forecasts for each sign. In this episode, I'm explaining the astrology of September 2020, the key aspects and dates this month that you'll want to pay attention to. And at the end of the episode, I'll share my forecast for each sun sign. So here we are entering September 2020, and in the month of September 2020, there is so much astrological activity. So I'm going to go through each of the major transits one at a time, and then I'll go back and explain them. So I'm just going to give you what to expect and the dates that these astrological activities are happening, and then I'll break it down for you. So coming into September, we still have some of the fallout from the transits in August of 2020. First of all, Uranus retrograde, which started on August 15, 2020, and goes 5 months until January 15, 2021. We come into August with the planet Mars, very active, going through the sign Aries. It has squared Pluto during August, and it will be squaring Saturn still in the beginning of September. Now, Mars goes retrograde in the sign Aries on September 9th till the end of December, which should calm some things down. But it does come back to square Pluto in the month of September, which could create some complications. If you listen to my August 2020 Astro Update, I did predict hurricanes coming and other Earth changes, as well as some uprisings among populations. So we may see continuation of those situations going into September. Here are the key transits for September 2020. The Sun is transiting through Virgo from August 22nd through September 22nd. The Virgo Pisces full moon occurs on September 2nd. Jupiter goes direct September 12th, 2020. The Virgo new moon occurs on September 17th. Autumnal equinox is ushered in on September 22nd, and Saturn, after traveling retrograde for several months, goes direct on the 29th of September. September slides in with a splash at the full moon on September 2nd, with the moon in Pisces and the sun in Virgo. Keep your cool as the heat pervades, and the full moon stirs up the emotions. Pisces full moon activates mystical Neptune in Pisces, which can feel like we're watching some strange foreign film. But then we realize, wait, this is all happening in real time. I have felt that the potential of dimension hopping or living in some parallel reality is very possible now. The planet Uranus, going retrograde, harmoniously aspects the full moon, triggering more weird and wacky circumstances. Preternatural energies pervade with surprising outcomes. What's your dreams during this full moon cycle? They could be precognitive and poignant. Intuitive abilities are enhanced at this full moon. Dreams are extremely heightened at this time as Pisces rules dreamtime. Even if your dreams aren't comforting, perhaps even disturbing, they will be healing by bringing up shadow or subconscious issues. The September full moon with watery Pisces and sun in earthy Virgo is asking us to balance between the earthly demands of Virgo, linear time and physical needs, and Pisces, the non-linear time, dream time, space, the void, and the spiritual realms. Virgo rules matter, and Pisces rules spirit. Are you feeling disoriented or disconnected on the material plane or spiritual side or both? The veil is very thin right now between physical and non-physical realities. Consciousness shifts are amplified at this Pisces full moon. Fine-tuning your intuition and finding ways to ground your energy in early September becomes crucial. Walk outside in nature during this transitional season. Anchor your happy personal reality, despite the distractions and programming going on right now. The transit of the sun through Virgo brings a focus onto health and proceeding with correct protocols. The debate over forced flu vaccines and prematurely releasing COVID vaccines will be hot topics this fall season. Things begin to move even faster as Jupiter spins the cosmic wheels forward when it goes direct on September 12th. New moon in Virgo occurs on September 17th as the sun and moon align in Virgo, opposing Neptune in Pisces and trining Jupiter, Saturn, and Pluto in Capricorn. Things are going to speed up, especially after Saturn goes direct on September 9th. We are in the midpoint from the summer eclipses when outcomes unfold. As I have been saying in the past 2 months of astrological updates, July 2020 and August 2020, that eclipse fallout also and often include people leaving their bodies and dying. And we're going to see quite a bit of people passing in the month of September 2020 as it is the midpoint of the eclipses. And so if people were debating on a soul level, am I ready to leave this incarnation and leave this body? There is a wave of energy and what I would call even spiritual light that will help guide people to their next dimension of light and life. So planetary activities going on currently in earth signs in September with the Sun and Mercury in Virgo, Jupiter, Saturn and Pluto in Capricorn, and Uranus in Taurus activate the physical body, requiring that we get our temples for the soul primed during this time. In other words, take care of your body. It is the vehicle for the soul and it needs tending. And during the Virgo equinox every year from August 21st, 22nd through September 22nd is a great time to work out the physical body kinks and to take care of your health. And even if that means incorporating new regimes, breaking bad habits, and focusing on bringing more well-being and healing into your body, this is the best time of the year to do it. Especially in the northern hemisphere, we see the heat starting to calm down and we begin to come into the fall season. It is a very transitional time. And so we can set up new regimes and new rituals for ourselves that will enhance our health and well-being. And so the new moon in Virgo at this time on the new moon in Virgo, which will occur on the 17th of September, will really enhance all of our efforts to bring in new regimes and new rituals. So the new moon in Virgo also stimulates the impulse for more clarity, direction, focus, and discernment in life. Create your healthy regimes, get crystal clear about what you want in your life now, and set goals. September is a month of transitions as summer fades into fall and the days move toward a balance of light and dark. The autumnal equinox arrives on September 22nd, 2020, marking the time when days and night are equal duration, and the sun shifts into the sign of Libra, the sign of balance. The month of September begins with the sun transiting the sign Virgo, which rules health in all of its manifestations, including healthy food, exercise, and positive attention to the physical body. Virgo is connected to the grain goddess, Demeter or Ceres, and during the time of Virgo, the summer harvest comes to culmination. Virgo focuses on separating the wheat from the chaff. Where do you need to let go of the chaff, the unnecessary elements in your life, so you can enjoy more fruitfulness? Jupiter, Saturn, and Pluto, transiting through the sign Capricorn, continue to dismantle the old world while creating collective conundrums and challenges. It is unsettling for many because the new energies haven't fully taken root. So we may find ourselves wavering between old timelines which no longer work and impatiently waiting for the new energies to anchor on the planet. The universe nudges us to shed outworn patterns and situations. The more space we can create in our life, the better. We will be ready to ride the Aquarian wave when Jupiter and Saturn shift into Aquarius at the end of 2020 and the new paradigms pour in. The key is to be in the now while invoking the best and highest outcomes for the future through prayer, meditation, yogic, and gratitude practices. I also want to talk about the planets, the outer planets, Jupiter and Saturn, going direct in the month of September. Jupiter goes direct on September 12th, 2020. And so what will happen once it goes direct? Some of these energies that were in a holding pattern where perhaps in your own life and even in our collective life, decisions weren't made, people feel like their prosperity, their jobs, and other situations regarding wealth and financial well-being have been in a holding pattern or stuck. When Jupiter goes direct, that's going to free up that energy. And it can be very good for some people because they will get clarity whether they are keeping their job or not. And it can free up some resources if you were feeling lack or things stuck. And it's also really good for recreating yourself in a business way. Jupiter's in the sign Capricorn and will be there until the end of December. So it is a really good time if you want to expand your business, your career life, any kind of plans that you have for worldly success. Jupiter going direct will help you with that. Jupiter will also help if you want to pursue any new form of studies or return. Luckily, it coincides with people returning to school, kids going back to school, students going back to college. So Jupiter is the guru or teacher planet. So it will enhance the return to academia, to schooling. And even if you're beyond the age of being in college or school, you can still undertake some new studies and enroll in a class and learn something new with Jupiter going direct. And then at the end of September, we have Saturn, the planet of structure, the planet of karma, going direct. So here we will see the karmic wheel begin to turn again after it's been in a holding pattern. And so this is going to affect the collective. This is going to be the lead-in to, quite honestly, a couple of volatile months in October and November, specifically around the United States elections. And we'll see that where Saturn rules the government and people in power and the old order of things as it goes direct for its last gasp in Capricorn. It will be leaving and going into Aquarius like Jupiter at the end of December. We're going to see a lot of things fade away. We'll be seeing dismantling, sort of like that Bob Dylan song. The times they are a-changing. The old order is rapidly fading. So we're going to see Saturn continue to dismantle and release what no longer works, both for us personally and collectively. And again, a lot of this activity that will lead toward that will be in October and November of 2020. So you'll want to listen to those podcasts at the beginning of October and beginning of November to see what unfolds.
On these hot summer evenings, don't you just feel like kicking back with a nice glass of wine to unwind? But you can't stand the pesticides and fillers and wine headaches you get from most wines? Let me tell you about Scout & Cellar Clean Crafted Wine. Scout & Cellar offers a complete line of sparkling, white, rosé to red wines. All of them are always free of synthetic pesticides, chemical additives, and sweeteners. Try these delicious pure wines straight from the grape to your glass. Order yours at Scout, S-C-O-U-T, and cellar, CELLAR.com/Jill Jardine.
Now we're at the part of the episode that you've all been waiting for, the sun sign forecast for each sign in September 2020. I'll start with the birthday kids, Virgo. Happy birthday, Virgo. Born approximately August 21st through September 21st. The Pisces Virgo full moon on September 2nd provides the impetus for Virgo to release the old and ring in the new. Mercury in your sign in early September allows you to get very focused and to be clear on your intentions and desired manifestations for the coming birth year. It's go time! Virgo has been getting a boost all year from the triple Capricorn conjunction of Jupiter, Pluto, and Saturn trining your sun. You can get shit done. Mars in Aries turns retrograde on September 9th in your house of other people's money and partnerships, both personal and professional. Don't let others stir up conflict over shared resources. You'll need to implement good boundaries with what is yours and what is theirs. Your lucky days are September 16th and 17th. Libra, born approximately September 21st to October 21st. You are in the last month of your solar return chart during early September until the sun goes into Libra on September 22nd at the fall equinox. The last month before our birthday is always a good time to wrap up loose ends from the previous solar year. It is a time of endings and completions, but also the karmic return from the past birth year. This can be beneficial or difficult depending on how you used your energy this past year. Make sure you seed good intentions at your birthday this year to cultivate through the coming birth year. Mars in Aries opposes your natal sun, so you might find others challenging and obnoxious. Pick your battles carefully. In fact, you might want to focus on yourself more and ignore other people's crazy outbursts. Be the peace you want to see in the world. Make sure you are ready to start fresh when the sun enters your sign at the equinox. Find that balance within. Celebrate your birthday with like-minded friends. Your lucky days are September 18th and 19th. Scorpio, born approximately October 21st through November 21st. Keep your cool in relationships, especially after September 6th when Venus transits into Leo and squares your sun. Don't stir up the pot or pick a fight. Your traditional ruler Mars goes retrograde on September 9th. So refrain from rehashing any old arguments or misunderstandings with others and don't try to even the score. Sometimes Scorpio doesn't get mad, they get even. Resist the urge to do either. Buckle down and focus on work, which is an ideal outlet for your Martial and Plutonian energies. Make sure you exercise to blow off some steam and to balance all that mental energy. Take up running or rowing, or speed walking or cycling. Your ruling planet, Pluto, with Jupiter and Saturn in Capricorn, continue to protect you from major losses and keeps the money flowing. Your lucky days are September 20th and 21st. Sagittarius, born approximately November 21st to December 21st. Sag is full steam ahead until Mars goes retrograde on 9/9. Your patience may be tested. Others may aggravate you. It's a good time to reevaluate and reassess where you want to direct your energies. Aim your Sagittarian arrows high. You may eliminate projects that are boring, not fun, and take too long to bear fruit. This is a good month for focusing on your health. New types of healing techniques and tools may come your way. When your planetary ruler Jupiter goes direct on September 12th, you may find yourself guided to learn some new things, take a class or course, and immerse yourself in an educational pursuit. You'll find it's fun to be a student again. Your lucky days are September 22nd and 23rd. Capricorn, born approximately December 21st through January 21st. Cap gets their groove back as astrological aspects add verb and vigor to your life. Full moon on September 2nd lends a helping hand from Virgo sun and Mercury in Virgo and the Pisces full moon. Dream big. New aspirations and plans are a-brewing. Keep releasing more to make room for the new. Keep integrating lessons learned and the karmic debts you have paid. Jupiter goes direct in Capricorn on September 12th, bringing in some unexpected boons. Life starts feeling better, and you may find some fun again. Recreate and recreate. Virgo new moon on 9/17 helps you move forward after months of hiatus. And then Saturn goes direct in your sign on September 29th, blasting you off into an unknown future as the remnants of your past fall away. Your lucky days are September 24th and 25th. Aquarius, born approximately January 21st to February 20th. Aquarius's pot is percolating and you're waiting for the green light. September provides opportunities to enhance your efforts and up the ante. Mercury shifts into Libra on September 5th, bringing inspiration and encouraging communications. You've been patiently seeding the future, even if no one has noticed and without much help from others. Mercury lends a helping hand in accomplishing goals. When Jupiter goes direct on 9/12 in your house of karma, the Wheel of Fortune spins favorably for you. Sun enters Libra on 9/22, ushering in the season of fellow air sign and benefactor. Love knocks on your door during the Libra equinox. Everyone is waking up to your insights. Traditional ruler Saturn turns direct on 9/29, clearing karma and clutter. Powerful resources are at your disposal. Mars in Aries goes retrograde, restoring your vital force. Your lucky days are September 26th and 27th. Pisces, born approximately February 20th through March 21st. Full moon in your sign on 9/2 activates your intuition and awareness like nobody's business. You surprise even yourself with insights and acuity with just knowing. You feel like you have been reborn at this full moon and vibe differently in your life. Your love life is enhanced. Others are attracted to you now because they feel better in your presence. Keep your boundaries and allow for some me time. Mars in Aries goes retrograde in your money house, so you may have resources come to you that you forgot about or didn't know existed. Planets in Capricorn keep you grounded and realistic. Watch for disillusionment or distractions from Neptune in your sign, cavorting with the full moon, and being deceptive at the new moon in Virgo on 9/17. Lucky days are September 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 29th, and 30th. You have a lot of lucky days this month, Pisces. Take advantage of it. Aries, born approximately March 21st through April 21st. Aries has been full speed ahead with Mars transiting home court since June 27th. Now it's time for 2 steps back to reassess and redirect. Mars retrogrades on September 9th and says, simmer down now. Slow down and smell the coffee. Blow off some steam and relax. You may have been spinning your wheels. Perhaps in the past few months, you were getting worked up about people and situations you have no control over. Mars spends an extended amount of time in Aries from June 27th, 2020 through January 6th, 2021. So you have some time to create your new life. Pace yourself. September requires you deal with health concerns and find balance. You are recalibrating your root chakra and healing core issues. Money and health can be replenished and restored, so relax. Your lucky days are September 4th and 5th. Taurus, born approximately April 21st through May 21st. Show me the money, honey. Taurus is reaping their harvest as the sun moves into fellow earth sign Virgo from 8/22 through 9/22. Your hard work is finally paying off. Uranus retrograde in your sign brings unexpected boons and support. Jupiter goes direct in Capricorn on September 12th, opening new doors of opportunity. New moon in Virgo on 9/17 gives you the inspiration and dedication to make things happen. and you reshape your goals to fit your current life. The Capricornian cluster of Jupiter, Pluto, and Saturn continue to kick your butt and motivate you to move forward. This is no time for Taurus laid-back laziness. When Saturn goes direct on 9/29, the karmic wheel turns again for Taurus. You are rewarded for your altruistic acts from the past. Lucky days are September 6th, 7th, and 8th. Gemini, born approximately May 21st to June 21st. September is a good time for Gemini to reassess and make sure you haven't been spinning your wheels or wasting your time. This applies to relationships and projects. Release the dead wood. Use the Virgo energy to clean up your act and eliminate bad habits, thought patterns, or outworn ways of being in your life. You get a nice jumpstart and boost when the sun transits into Libra from September 22nd through October 22nd. This will speed up and life may get exciting just the way Gemini likes it. Your love life improves and your powers of attraction are enhanced. Uranus retrogrades in your house of karma and the unknown. Don't recycle old relationships. You are rapidly evolving and past relationships and old clothes don't fit you anymore. Clean your closets and clutter. You are preparing for the Libra new moon on October 16th, which will deliver the goods and help improve relationships and your happiness. Your lucky days are September 8th, 9th, and 10th. Cancer, born approximately June 21st to July 21st. Sun in Virgo allows you to focus on your health and well-being and restoring your vitality. New healing techniques or health practitioners show up to help improve your energy. Jupiter, Saturn, and Pluto in Capricorn continue to restructure and rebuild your life and your body. Jupiter goes direct on September 12th, freeing up energies that have been in a holding pattern. Uranus retrograde releases the old and makes way for the new. Virgo planets provide clarity and insights that help you plan your future. When Saturn goes direct on 9/29, a long-standing hindrance may be removed. Watch and wait to see what unfolds this fall and be prepared to take action in late October through November. Your lucky days are September 11th and 12th. Leo, born approximately July 21st through August 21st. After your birthday month of frenzied activities, Leo needs to regroup and reboot in September. Your attention is required in many directions and work may feel more demanding than usual. Reevaluate your career path and financial requirements. Buckle down, get organized, and stay focused in the present. You may need to make lists and check things off as you complete them to avoid overwhelm. Mars in Aries forces exercise and outlets to let off some steam. You may revisit an athletic activity that you pursued in your past and really enjoy it this time around. Relationships receive a boost after 9/22, and new people and opportunities may show up. After Saturn goes direct on 9/29, money and love flow in, and Leo roars with delight. Your lucky days are September 13th, 14th, and 15th. Hey listeners, remember that Cosmic Scene with Jill Jardine has a radio format as well, and you can listen on WATD 95.9 FM, broadcasting live to Boston South Shore and streaming live on 959watd.com at 8 p.m. East Coast time. The beauty of the radio show is that you can call in to 781-837-4900 for mini readings from myself or one of my psychic guests. So tune in Monday nights at 8. Hope you like this episode of Cosmic Scene with Jill Jardine with the Astro Update for September 2020. Please download this episode and all the other episodes of Cosmic Scene, share them, and give us a 5-star review if you would please. We'd much appreciate it. This is Cosmic Scene with Jill Jardine, signing off and sending you healing vibrations through the quantum field.